Good morning and welcome back. Well, the Great American Smokeout is coming up this Thursday, that time of the year once again. And joining us this morning from Gunderson Health System, wellness education specialist Susan Lundsten to talk about the importance of quitting and why we have this annual reminder. Susan, thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So we'll start with just that. Why do we keep having this Great American Smokeout every year around the third Thursday of November?
Sure, it's an opportunity for people to think about quitting. Certainly people can quit at any point in time, but it's a good reminder, an annual celebration that brings people together to help support each other with, again, what's better to do for your health than to quit smoking. And people can support each other and people can quit together as well too.
Yeah, apparently about 40 million Americans still smoke cigarettes. So obviously we know the dangers, we know the cancer, but the addictive part, can we talk about that for a minute, why it is so hard to quit?
You bet. So that addiction is a part of the process, and people are not only physically addicted to the nicotine, but it's a psychological and a habitual addiction as well too. So it's very multifaceted, and if you think about us as human beings, we are very complex creatures, and addiction just makes it that much more complex.
What do you say to people who say, I've tried quitting, I've wanted to quit for some time, it's just, I can't, it's so hard to do. Do you have any advice, especially this time of year, coming up around the holidays, when family does get together? Is there that support network? Is that maybe something to help with it?
Yeah, certainly we don't want people to give up. It might take people multiple times to quit before they are fully quit. And you touched on a really good topic with support, that it's really critical that people seek out support when they're quitting. What's my support network at work? What's my support network at home? What's my social network as well too? So support is a critical piece of that for sure.
Yeah, and smoking, we think traditionally about cigarettes, but there are so many different ways, and it seems like younger kids are getting their hands on this stuff. I mean, what should we be looking for, these newer types of smoking mechanisms?
So sure, there are different types of, there's smokeless tobacco, there's cigarettes, there's pipe, there's lots of different tobacco out there. So certainly the smokeout can be used to quit any of those products. But people should be touching base with their medical provider, their doctor, to learn about what is available. And there's over-the-counter products, and there's also prescription products that are FDA approved to help them quit smoking. There's lots of choices out there to help people with that. Along with those medications, again, a person needs to have a plan in place. What is my quit date, and what am I going to do instead of smoking? If smoking's not an option anymore, how am I going to deal with stress? How am I going to deal with boredom? So they have to come up with a plan with using that to help make that behavior change.
Yeah, and just like New Year's is approaching, this is kind of like the New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
I keep thinking, for those looking to quit smoking. Again, the Great American Smokeout is coming up this Thursday, November 17th. And Susan, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing a little bit about how to quit at this time of year.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with a check of your bus stop forecast.